and more. I'm just on air talking to the guests that are coming up while I'm on video. And everybody watching on the internet's wondering, what is he talking about? I was telling our guests we're coming to him at the 5 after. Get the lip readers in there. Jones is saying he really is a reptoid. We have the proof. I saw some really funny website last week. The newest conspiracy is that I am a blood-drinking reptoid from the planet Pop-Tart. So I've now been officially found out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I do have a big news blitz coming up in about 30 minutes. We're going to go over a host of issues, some really important issues. The head of Greenpeace admitting they lie about the ice sheets in Greenland and the Arctic, saying that they're disappearing. That's a complete lie. They're the same size they were, if not bigger, 30 years ago. They get smaller in the summer, bigger in the winter, smaller in the summer, bigger in the winter. Just like Mars has a seasonal system, too. And its ice caps get bigger and smaller, depending on how close it is to that big hot ball called the sun. Going back to Mookie, I like that name, Mookie. Going back to Mookie in Colorado. Mookie, yes, we have made the point, and you're making it now, that if people don't take the flu shot, the establishment could release some other even stronger flu, and that may be what they're planning, the way they're building up and hyping and getting all these assets in line. And I think I'll cover that before the show ends. Paul Watson has another huge confirmed mainstream news report where they admit they're building mass graves and incinerators. Now, I was telling people that years ago and got laughed at. All I was doing was reading executive orders from the states and the federal government and other countries. So, yes, this whole police state is built around pandemics. We know the government's been caught, these eugenicists, releasing pandemics over and over again. So, I don't know. I just know I've never seen such a buildup in assets. The establishment needs this. Governors' associations are saying they don't want 400,000 troops on the streets, that some type of takeover's happening. Dick Armey says a takeover's happening and they could use a staged flu event. And that's a big, powerful former Republican leader of the House. You've got current Congressman Ron Paul saying that on this show. You've got Congressman Brown saying the same thing. So the good news is we've gotten the word out about this, and now we're really having a real debate about this, and people now are having it introduced to their thought process that government stages things and that crises are used. And so that's what we're getting at here. But, I mean, I don't know. What do you think is going to happen, Mookie?
Well, I think the media might try to bust up our credibility by saying or blaming us for the outbreak that they supposedly say, may come this winter or whatever. They would blame us for not taking the vaccination. And they would.
Well, that's what Dr. Dean Adele does. I've heard him on the local radio station, syndicated, and he says, arrest parents that don't vaccinate their kids. Kick them out of school. They're endangering your child. Sue those parents. He tells other families to sue other families. If your kids had the hundreds of shots and the 4 shots Obama wants, not just 3 now, Dr. Obama, that his handlers are telling him to push, then if your kids had all this, how are you then not protected? And then I have virologists on, and they say having all these different variants of flu shot is going to make them mutate in the body. And so they probably, a lot of evidence shows, mathematically know that there's going to be mutations from this flu shot that actually causes super flu. Just like AP reports, they're giving people all over the world the polio shot, and it's killing them or getting them sick because it's mutating live in the body. So you make really good points. I mean, look, we're going to find out in the next few months. If we get the word out in a big enough way, the establishment may back off and not do this, though.